Yeah, Adam, come on up here. Come on up here. I need Adam. Come on up the steps over here. Come on up. It's gonna be a surprise. Okay, now I don't know your name. Delaney and Adam. Let's get you guys here in the middle. Okay, so since we're talking about Mrs. Garden Educational Show, do you think birds can see in colors or maybe black and white or gray? Color, and we got black and white. In fact, birds can see in colors. That's what we're going to do right now. Don't feel bad. Nobody knows that. This is how we're going to prove that the birds can see in colors. Delaney, you're going to get the pink eggs. Adam, you get the rest, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to put these eggs out on our 4 tree stumps. So I need 1 pink egg on every tree stump, and then you're just going to put blue, yellow, purple, greens, whatever we have, and just fill in the rest of the way, okay? So what side do you want to start on? Over here? Okay, let's start over here. Okay, so let's go with 1 pink egg. And let's see, go with a blue and a yellow or something. Put them wherever you want. Okay, all right. Yeah, right there, okay. Put yellow, okay. So you got that. And then we've got 1 more pink right behind you. Watch out for that one. And this one, Adam, load it up. You can put it wherever you want to put it. There, here, it does not matter. Okay. Is that it? That's it? Okay. Now, for the 2 of you coming up here, very brave volunteers, I've got something for the both of you. Because you now are both officially known as Owl Pals of the American Eagle Foundation. So you guys get your own little buttons and have Jupiter Heart formula on it, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, good job. Brave volunteers. After what Mike did, who knew what I was going to do, huh? Man, oh man. Okay, so that birds can see in color. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a small piece of food under only the pink colored eggs. And our next bird, she's going to come out on the stage and show us just how smart she is. What she's going to do is she's going to turn over the pink colored eggs and ignore the rest. This bird is a member of the falcon family, but looks nothing like a falcon. Instead, it looks like she's been made up of the spare parts of a chicken, a vulture, and a hawk all rolled into one. These birds, they are native to South Florida, Texas, Arizona, and is the national bird of Mexico, the crested caracara. Today, I'd like you all to meet our crested caracara, Bonita. In the wild, Bonita would be looking under bark, rocks, and logs for her food. They'll eat grubs, slugs, frogs, insects, or just about anything else they can find. They are very opportunistic hunters. Sometimes they'll even follow a turkey vulture to find a leftover piece of roadkill or dessert. Bonita, she's got a cool hairstyle and the legs of a supermodel. Bonita loves to pose for pictures. Now, as I said, Bonita is a member of the falcon family, but she looks nothing like Leda, our American kestrel. In fact, she can fly pretty good, not as fast as the peregrine falcon or the American kestrel, but in fact, these birds can fly, take off vertical for several feet. All right, so Miss Bonita, she turned over only the pink colored egg, showing that she can see in colors. When she's ready to say goodbye, she doesn't say it in English, she says it in Spanish. She is the national bird of Mexico. She says, adios and hasta la vista. Let's hear it for our beautiful Bonita.
You'll be on YouTube on that, I promise you. Now, before I bring our next bird out, I would like to ask that everyone in the auditorium please keep your seats. Again, this bird does fly very, very low. Do not stand up or walk around. If you would like to get a picture, she's going to be entering from right up here. You can focus your camera and get a real nice shot. And if it has a flash, that's not going to bother her at all. If you do by chance have anything resembling fur, maybe you've got a coonskin cap or or a stuffed animal or a hairdo that looks like a stuffed animal. Not want to hide those items. Now this is probably one of the most common birds of prey that you're going to see in our area. They can often be seen up and down the highways and interstates you're driving, seen on trees, fence poles, power poles. They are commonly called chicken hawks. That's a name they don't deserve. They rarely eat chickens. They're more of a road eater, directly called the red-tailed hawk. Say hello to Jessie. Today her job is arranging your hairstyle. Boy, that's a rush, wasn't it? Is that better than a bald eagle? Now the red-tailed hawk gets its name from that beautiful brick red tail that they usually acquire about a year and a half old. No two red tails are exactly alike. Even those from the same area are as different as their fingerprints. How many has heard of the term hawk-eye, eagle-eye? Let me tell you, it definitely applies to Jessie. If she could read, she could probably read the headlines of the newspaper from about 100 yards away. And folks, they have phenomenal vision. Now they also eat more than just rodents, various mammals, reptiles, small birds, and sometimes even venomous snakes. They range from Maine to Mexico, all the way to Alaska, living in the very mountainous areas, as well as the very open farmlands. In North America alone, folks, there's probably over 1 million of these birds. But the red-tailed hawk, like other birds of prey, they have a difficult first year. Anywhere from 50 to 80% will possibly die in the first year. Now this could be either due to starvation, which is lack of food, lack of knowing how to hunt for food, collisions with man-made objects, power lines, transformers, barbed wire fences, cars, trucks, and these are accidents and things we can't prevent. Now the things we can prevent are illegal shootings. And this is not normally done by hunters. It's normally done by people who don't know, don't care, or have never been educated properly on birds of prey. They think they're doing mankind a favor by killing a wonderful bird like this. You know, red-tailed hawks eat lots and lots of rodents. Rodents have a high reproductive rate. So you see, if it wasn't for the red-tailed hawk, the kestrel, the screech owl, the horned owl, our planet would quickly be overrun with rats and mice. Our next bird coming out is a very majestic. So get those cameras ready. And Becca will be right out there. I'm going to tell them, just a minute. But I think Jessie did a great job. What do you guys think?
I would like for all of you to meet Tecumseh, a 33-year-old golden eagle who was hatched out of the zoo in Kansas. Golden eagles get their name from the beautiful golden feathers found on the back of their head and neck. They are the most prolific eagle found in every continent in the northern hemisphere. These birds are true masters of their environment. They embody the word magnificent with a grace and grandeur no other bird possesses. Strong and powerful flyers, they seem to delight soaring through gale force winds and have been known to take thermal updrafts up to 4 miles high. They can dive at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. With these mighty feet, they could pierce the skull of a wolf. Cunning, bold, intelligent, these birds will dive in from the sun in order to blind their prey, and will use stealth-like tactics to cut off their prey's means of escape. This did not go unnoticed by the Native Americans of the Great Plains. Golden eagle feathers are a symbol of bravery, and the long flowing headdresses worn by great warrior chiefs is a symbol of a lifetime of valor. Native Americans believe that their prayers are carried to the Great Spirit on the wings of eagles. Likewise, in Judeo-Christian beliefs, eagles are mentioned symbolically both in the Old and in the New Testaments. As Isaiah says, they shall mount up with wings as eagles. Throughout history, eagles have fascinated religions and cultures around the globe, with our final bird out today being a symbol of the mighty nation, the Iroquois, and is also a symbol of a young but powerful country. Beth will be out with that bird in just a moment, but for now, this is mighty Tecumseh.
Please welcome our living symbol of what America stands for. Freedom, courage, strength, spirit, and independence. The bald eagle.
Thank you on his behalf. This is America. America is a 35-year-old male, or excuse me, a 25-year-old male bald eagle. who unfortunately was shot in his left wing at a very young age. It's hard to believe anyone could be so cruel to shoot such a beautiful bird. Our federal laws prohibit the killing of any bird of prey, with extreme penalties going to anyone killing an eagle. You might ask, how did the bald eagle get its name? It has feathers on the top of its head. It's not bald. Bald refers to an Old English word that simply means white-headed. The head and tail feathers become white at about 5 years of age. Prior to this, they're a brownish color like the rest of their body, indicating immaturity. And the bald eagle's other name is the American eagle. This bird has been our nation's symbol since 1782. A resident of North America, they live by large rivers, lakes, and oceans, where they can hunt for their favorite food, fish. They'll also eat waterfowl, various mammals, reptiles, and even carrion. The bald eagle is one of North America's largest birds of prey. Some Alaskan females can reach a wingspan of 8 feet, a height of 42 inches, and the weight of a very heavy 16 pounds. The bald eagle's breeding life usually begins around 4 or 5 years of age, and at this point, a lifelong mate is selected only to remain if its faithful companion should die. The pair soon chooses a nest site, usually a large tree near water, and they'll use that nest year after year, adding sticks, until sometimes these nests can weigh a ton or more. 1 to 3 eggs are usually laid, and incubation is done by both parents. The eggs hatch in 30 to 40 days, and the young grow rapidly, reaching adult size and making their first flights in about 3 months. Sadly, only about half those birds hatched in a single year will live to see their second spring. Our non-releasable breeding pairs here at Dollywood help contribute to the wild populations. And as a matter of fact, we're very proud to announce we have now released into the wild, as of yesterday, 127 bald eagles into the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. This is all in the effort to repopulate the bald eagles in our area. Their comeback is in full swing, rebounding in the lower 48 states from a low of only 417 pairs in the early 1970s. Today, because of the help of people like you, federal protection and the Bald and Golden Eagle Act, their numbers have grown to an estimated 12,000 pairs. This resurgence is mainly due to the banning of DDT, better habitat protection, and captive breeding facilities like the ones here at Dollywood. They are now nesting in many of their former locations and have even been removed from the federal endangered species list. Even though it seems they've turned that crucial corner, the bald eagle's comeback is not yet complete. We must all strive in the effort to secure the future of this amazing creature. Dollywood and the American Eagle Foundation are proud to share with you our nation's living symbol. It's up to us all to preserve what we have left and repair what we have damaged. Because we did not inherit this earth from our parents, we're simply borrowing it from the next generation. Well, thank you for being a great audience.
Good work, too, folks. Beth is our assistant stage manager. Doesn't she do a great job? Y'all got more than your money's worth today. You know, I'd like to recognize and honor some true heroes in our audience today. Our servicewomen, servicemen, veterans, troops, soldiers, firemen, policemen. And I know we got a bunch out there, so I want you to stand. Can I get you to do that, please? Yes. Give all these folks a round of applause. Thank you, I appreciate it. And I'd like to do a song for you from the American Eagle Foundation for all your hard work and efforts. A song that was actually done, I felt that simply this is a brand new song called My Name is America, by Todd Allen Herendeen. South Florida, yeah, great guy. So he sent us this track so we can do this, and I hope you'll enjoy the song. But I would ask that you keep your seats when I'm singing, and also have a great time with the rest of the show. Born in the grip of oppression, I fought for my liberty. I paid with the blood of my people Freedom has never been free. Now my door's always open to dreamers and friends. When I'm attacked, I protect and defend, because my name is America. I stand free. Yes, my name is America. Don't tread on me. I cannot be broken. I cannot be shamed. If you hurt me, I'll be stronger. Then I'll rise up from the flames, and I'll always stand proud and free. I'm America, don't tread on me. Yes, America is my name. My strength wasn't taken from others. Others gave it to me. They believe in the virtues I stand for. My respect for humanity. Now I'm challenged by tyrants who envy my power, but their vicious deeds become my finest hour. Because my name is America, I stand proud and free. Yes, my name is America. Don't tread on me. I cannot be broken. I cannot be shamed. If you hurt me, I'll get stronger. Then I'll rise up from the flames, and I'll always stay proud and free. I'm America, don't tread on me. Yes, America is my name. For those who need me, I'll always be here. But for those who will harm me, I'll face without fear. And I'll always stay proud and free. I'm America, don't tread on me. Yes, America, yes, America is my name. Is my You all are fantastic. Always thank you so much. Chatters, thank you for all you do. We really appreciate it. Now, we've got another bird coming out that I think you're going to enjoy. This is the last bird of our show today. And this one is all the way from Africa. And I think Becca's going to bring him out here in just a second. But I will tell you, this little fella, he takes donations for the American Eagle Foundation. And he takes care of our eagles on the hill. Now, I'm not talking about Capitol Hill. That's vultures up there. But I'm talking about up here on this hill. But you're going to enjoy this. I think Becca will be up here again in just a second. Oh, there he is. All right, Becca, you want to finish talking or you want me to do it?
Sure, this is Friar Tuck. He's an African pied crow, and he has a very important job here at the American Eagle Foundation. What he does is help us collect donations. So if you would like to donate to our nonprofit organization, at the very end of the show, come up front, take your bill, fold it in half, hand it to Friar Tuck. Tuck, come on, let's show him what you can do. Tuck, Tuck. Mike does not have any treats back there, I swear. Come on, let's show him what you can do. Come on, we got work to do. We gotta feed the eagles. So hand him your bill, and he will put it into the box. Makes for a really great photo opportunity, but you do have to be fast because he is fast. For $5 the American Eagle Foundation and you will get a bumper sticker that says, "Tuck took my money." And then for a $20 donation, you will get a DVD of the Wings of America Bird Show along with some really fabulous music videos, including videos of Mike singing. Please take a moment, visit our Eagle's Nest gift shop. We have a lot of great goodies in there. Proceeds do benefit all of our Eagles. Also, sign our guest book. Let us know what you thought of today's show. Thank you so much for being an amazing audience.